Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
So I'm just shooting at the hip.
It's probably not our best.
I think they sent some Huawei waves at my Asus student, took it out.
I've never even heard of the brand of computer you have. I've never seen one other person with an Asus. Asus.
This is just like some Korean. I think Asus is just like some like Korean factory worker's side hustle.
As us.
Oh, you think it is?
As us? No. I think it's Asus.
I'm telling you, I think they probably hit my rig with Huawei waves, dude. And just
they know.
Computer plugged out.
Because they know we stand with Hong Kong.
Obviously.
They know we stand with Hong Kong.
For sure.
Don't trust China.
China's fucking asshole, dude.
China is asshole. Oh, no.
Dude, actually, I'm a fucking asshole right now.
Why are you asshole?
I think my mom, I fucked up a little bit in the family group text for like my entire mom side of the family. Because my one aunt's doing Christmas, having everybody over. Which is going to be tight. I can't wait. But in my head, I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? Because they always get a beach house every year. My mom's aunts get a beach house. And I'm like, the last couple of years, I just feel weird going down there because I'm like, I should be like either contributing or like getting my own place. I just feel like it makes me feel like a little kid.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to be down there, but it's just like, so I thought this weekend I was sitting there, obviously I was out near the Great Pacific. I'm reflecting and I'm like, what I got to do? I'm going to send a thing to my family text, like the mom side while they're all gathered in the Christmas dinner group chat. I'm going to tell them like, look, this year I'm going to get a beach house, take the load off the geezers, let them save up for like a safari. That'd be nice. So they save their money, let them go do something cool. But my examples were an African safari or go to Thailand for sex tourism.
How did they feel about that?
No, dude, it was not well received.
Really?
No. So I was talking about my two aunts. I was like, let them go to Thailand for sex tourism.
Oh, no. You push boundaries.
I pushed boundaries in the group chat.
Damn, dude. Wherever you go, you're pushing boundaries.
I couldn't, dude. Well, in my head, I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, it was such a nice sentiment that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to let these guys like go actually like travel outside of the tri-state area. I mean, they've been to like Ireland. That's it. So
yeah.
like save, because dude, like a beach house at Seattle is like fucking $2,500 a week. So if I get a bunch of my cousins,
every white trash person, that's like their Hajj. They have to return to Mecca. They have to get to Mecca. They have to make the pilgrimage once to go to Ireland. Go to like 3 bar crawls, take a picture in front of a hill, and be like,
literally.
Yeah, it was so nice to be home. I could tell it was my homeland.
You just get on Old Navy fleece and stand in front of a hill, and you're just like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, went to Ireland. I can die now.
Yep. So they've been there, obviously. I think they've been there like twice. So they've been to Ireland twice. So I wonder.
Notre Dame plays there next season.
Who do they play against?
Navy again? They
in
played
Ireland?
Navy, in Ireland. Season opener. I might make the trip.
The crowd's going to be sick. That would be an awesome trip,
Yeah, that'd
dude.
be a fun trip. Out to Dublin, 2020.
Yeah, man. That'd be awesome. Gotta go.
I might do that. Yeah.
My Uncle Neil might go with you.
Tell Neil to come.
He probably
and then
will.
we're going to, what, after Dublin, where are we going?
Where?
Thailand.
He honestly, my Uncle Neil was the only
tourism.
person to say he liked it and said, I'm down for some sex tourism. So he probably will go with you.
Yeah, man.
Everyone else is pretty, my little sister kind of spaz. Everyone's being just negative. I'm
O'Connor is always on sex tourism.
True.
He doesn't have to go to Thailand. He'll go anywhere he goes, dude.
He brings Thailand here.
Poughkeepsie is Thailand.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I thought my family would appreciate it, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I gotta jolt their Catholic souls, dude. They need to loosen up a little bit, man. It's like the word sex tourism, it's just like combined with like the idea of my aunts in one thing. Like, dude, like people were texting me shit like, did you say that on purpose? It's like, what are you guys, 10? It's like our aunts have sex. It's fine. Loosen up.
Did I tell you, did we talk about my grandma's funeral?
No.
Was that
we
this
did.
week?
You and I spoke about it.
Was that before the cast? Or
Yeah, it was before. I was after we recorded.
It was the most recent.
It was right after you dropped the history.
Yeah. After the history, I drove home.
Exactly.
After yeah. Had the funeral. It was good.
So you dropped the history app and just went right into the horizon.
The history app. Went home. Got home at like 1 a.m. Had to wake up for a funeral. Woke up to my dad just banging on the fucking door.
Oh,
he is such a motherfucker.
Was he like, let's go?
Yeah. About waking you, it just 3 punches on the door. It scared the fuck out of me. And then I'm like, what? Like you wake up furious.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck is your problem? And he was like, let's go.
I knew it.
He's such a fucking dickhead.
That's literally
his favorite thing in the world is waking me up.
It's the best.
It's nothing he likes more than waking me up.
It's the best, dude.
On fucking Thanksgiving Eve, I came home late. Got home at like 4:30 in the morning, and he was obsessed with it. He was so happy. He's like, and guess who I heard creeping up the steps around 4:30 in the, because he was downtown. He was having parties. Like, just loves it. Loves talking shit, and then loves waking me up the next morning.
Of course.
Loves waking me up at like 8:39 the next morning.
And be like, what's the matter, bud?
I've talked about it before. You've been in that basement. There's a fucking light right above my bed in the basement that you could just turn on from the top of the steps. Oh. When I lived at home, he would literally just walk by and turn that on in the morning. For no reason.
Just to be a dick.
For no fucking reason. You're like, what are you fucking sleeping all day for?
Yeah, I've had that like drilled into me. If I were ever to like sit idle in my house, if my mom caught me like not in the state of motion, she would be, what are you doing? You want something to do? Are you bored? Because I'll give you something to do.
I'll give you something
to do. It's like, what the fuck, man? I just got home from school. Are you bored? What is it? Turn this off. What are you watching? Turn this off. It's like, dude, you would wake me up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday, but get out of the house. I'm going to give you something to do. You want to do chores? You want to go outside? I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Just woke up.
The funeral was tight, though.
That's what's
good
up.
Funeral.
Did you really have a good one?
It was a nice funeral.
Yeah, if someone's old enough, the funerals tend to be pretty tight.
Yeah, it was nice. Everybody was pretty relaxed. What was funny is like standing in that line, like you know when everybody comes in and like shakes your hand.
Yeah, you were in like the.
I was kind of on this. I was on the outskirts, hanging out, but everybody that came up was like, "Sorry for your loss." And that SNL thing was just literally because it was all people from my hometown.
Oh fuck! That's
I had to
funny.
talk for 5 minutes,
They
literally
said,
10 seconds about my grandma, and then 4 minutes about SNL.
People just shook your hand like, "Sorry about SNL." They went to your hand, sorry about the lady.
Yeah, entirely.
That's actually funny as hell.
Uncle gave a fucking tight eulogy.
Did he really?
Real tight. Yeah, hit the fucking notes. He crushed it.
Did he really?
Yeah, and I also didn't really. Oh, hilarious!
Did he slide a piece of paper out of his breast pocket and put it down?
He was a good writer. He had some really well written thing.
That's what's up.
Pretty sick. Made me like my grandma a little more because she was always like very serious and stern. But she kept that same attitude like when tragedies would happen. Like she was pretty
Great Depression mindset.
Yeah, she was pretty unshakable. Like her daughter died. Her fucking grandson died.
Do you have a transcript of the speech?
I could get it.
I'm gonna fact check it.
I'm
gonna fact check it like they did to Roots, Alex Haley. But actually, that didn't happen.
My fucking aunt died, and then my cousin died. Her son, the same like a month apart.
When was this?
Late 90s.
Damn.
Yeah, like around there, early 2000s.
Was that part of the eulogy?
Well, yeah, he fucking like that changed our family for forever. But
Gotcha.
like she was very stern and like kind of never showed weakness about that.
For sure.
Like was never like woe is me type thing.
Did she live in America or was she from?
She was American.
Okay.
She was American.
Yeah, back then it wasn't like if your sibling died, it was like wasn't that
her
big.
dad was a monster.
Really?
He was talking in the eulogy. He talked about that. O'Connor, is he calling
Contact,
you?
yeah.
Contact calling me too. Answer the contact.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, what up? Am I going to your house or am I going
Oh
to...
shit.
No. Beezer's.
All right, cool.
Later.
All right, sweet. I just want to make sure.
All right, brother.
I'll see you in 1 minute.
Later. That's O'Connor. I don't know why I put it on the microphone.
I was hoping he said something fucked up.
Me too.
Oh, her father was a monster. His name is fucking like, I forget his Keelan was his last name, and he was a fucking bare knuckle boxing champ in the Navy during World War I.
Jesus.
On like a transport vessel. Yeah. A vessel that carried like 30,000 troops. He would fight them.
He could beat up all of them?
He would fight them during World War I. Bare knuckle boxing champ.
Jesus,
Insane.
man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's her dad. So that's what she comes from.
Yeah.
She came from a long line of like psychos.
He probably beat the fuck out of her, dude. If your daddy's a bare knuckle boxing champion,
from fucking World War I,
coming home all PTSD'd, and you're his sweet little P, dude.
You get knocked around.
Beating her fucking ass.
Yeah, dude.
What did he get into, like her early life and marriage and everything?
Yeah. She married my old grandpa, old Jack Kilkenny.
How long did he?
He died when I was in like 8th grade, 7th grade. But
Gotcha.
the whole time he was alive, I never really. He was like dementiaed out.
Yeah,
he was chilling, dude.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he was straight chilling.
51st dates.
51st dates every time. The Notebook, all that.
That's what's up.
The Notebook with like an Irish immigrant, like a stern fucking, like nothing loving. Just woke up like, I am your wife. we've done nothing together that's good. Just like, eat this. But yeah, it was good. It was all right.
That's what's up.
Sick funeral, dude.
So you guys had like a little party time afterwards?
Nice little party. I had to get back. I had shows.
Sure.
Had shows in the big city that night, dude. I had to say, yo, peace out, fam.
Later, guys.
Peace out. My niece sang. It was pretty funny.
At the funeral?
Dude, I laughed the entire funeral.
At the wake or the funeral?
At the funeral.
What'd she sing?
She went up on the balcony with sang in the church.
What'd she sing? Eagles
Fuck if
wings?
I forget. Probably.
That's what's up.
It was, dude, I can't be in church.
Yeah.
I laughed the whole fucking time.
What else did you laugh at?
I don't know. Well, Katie was like, my niece is about to sing. She's about to go on and sing. Mm-hmm. And then it was a different lady singing. It was like clearly an old woman. I was like, oh, and I was like, is that her? Like, I don't know. Katie saw my face when the lady started singing and be like, what the fuck? This is what she sounds like? So we laughed at that.
You can't turn around and look.
Yeah. It was just, nothing. Oh my God. I was asked to read. I said no.
Yeah, you did say that last time.
I was like, I can't read. There's no way. And thank God, because the reading was, at the end of it, the last line of the reading was like, and the coming of his son. And for dude, that killed me.
You think you would have
just last? The last sentence being the coming of his son. I was in the pews just like, yeah. Sick funeral, dude.
I had a bad case of the giggles the first night. So I went to California for 4 days. The first night I got there.
Out in Cali for 4 days. No big deal.
That's what it is.
Come on, bro.
Just hopped on a Southwest jet, went out there. Dude, I had bad gas. I had really bad gas. Like the 2 days leading up to that, like excruciatingly, like every 45 seconds, bad gas. And so when it was like,
you were farting every 45 seconds for 2 days.
Dude, no bullshit, man. At least like when I idled, like at nighttime, for sure. It was like every couple minutes I'd lay in bed.
Engine was revving.
And then if I would move a little bit, it just fart would tumble up. And I'm like, motherfucker. It was ridiculous.
How did your lady take that?
I'd excuse myself from the room. This is what I do. So I'm naked at bedtime.
Yeah.
So I'll excuse myself.
I get naked at bedtime too.
Yeah, I'm butt fucking
Sick
naked.
Being naked at bedtime.
It's awesome. But then when I have to excuse myself, I just walk out into the hallway naked and fart as loud as I can. Yeah. So then I was doing other stuff where I started getting bored. I kept farting so many times. So eventually I started doing stuff where I would if I couldn't, if it was kind of rumbling in there, I would walk up and go into I guess it would technically be like child's pose for yoga.
Yeah.
But I do something similar to that and then just open my butthole and just be like,
Did you open it enough so it's like,
no, I was still getting vibrato every single time. So but even still, I would bend down the frog pose and fart. I'd lift my leg. I was like, dude, I'm doing a different pose every single time. And it's at 1 o'clock in the morning, dude. I'm waking up to fart. Dude. And then I started squeaking them out at nighttime. They were so bad. I've woken her up with farts before.
Smell or sound?
Smell.
You've woken someone up with smell?
Yes, 100%. It's tough.
That's insane.
That's tough stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah, man. I just switched back to primarily plant-based again. Okay. So I was like, I got to go back on for 2 weeks. So I had a hard amount of beans enter the system in a 48-hour span. And then I had a lot of treats. I was in Chicago just a week before.
Yeah.
So I had
You've been traveling.
I've been moving,
Chicago, dude. Cali. Dude, how sick is the Cali weed, bro?
I had no weed out there.
No weed?
No.
Oh, man. How dope is the fucking
Cali weed? Is fucking sick.
Cali weed is fucking sick. Love the fucking gnarly shit out there.
Cali weed makes up. It's so funny because when I'm in California, the last thing I wanted to do is smoke weed out there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
You're uncomfortable out there. You're not as comfortable.
I'm comfy. I love.
You like it.
I love California.
You're a West Coast guy.
I am. I'm basically. I mean, I'm either. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm SoCal or NorCal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm Dago. I think I'm San Diego to the bones. But I mean, I definitely. Can
you might be Diego to the bones.
We call it Dago. Me and the boys from around the OC. We call it Dago.
Why do you guys call it Dago?
DAGO, dude. That's the tat you get. If you're from San Diego, you put in DAGO. Because there's a group, there's a gang up there called the IEs. So you don't want to write out San Diego and have IEs because if you don't fuck with that clique, you know what I mean. If you're in a white power crime group, but no. So I was farting hard. I was just farting on the airplane.
Farts, dude. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead, please. It's a story about. It's a 9-minute story about farts. You can cut me off.
No. I'm going to jump in with a story about farts. One of a church fart unbelievably funny. School fart,
my God.
school fart and church fart, top, unmatched.
For sure.
But one night we on an ND trip, me and 3 of my friends were sharing a hotel room with my one friend's uncle, who had come with us, and he had been drinking a little, so he was like pretty much passed out. Dude, my friend Dusty did exactly what you did, like fart every 40 seconds, as hard and loud as he could, and he kept putting his ass against the hotel wall. He would be like, oh God, and he would get up. He would laugh so hard, dude.
Your
and these
uncles are
farts-
rusty.
The uncle was asleep, and we kept trying to wake him up with the farts that were the loudest fucking farts, and against a wall. I mean, it was one of those where you had
Against
to
the
like
hotel wall.
against a hotel wall, and like trying to hold in a laugh when that was good. It was I think we did it for like an hour, just the loudest farts.
Holding in a fart laugh is nirvana.
Oh,
It's
man.
it's like the highest state of
It
mental.
really is.
It's
It really is, dude.
First of all, I was laughing thinking about like uncles are basically fart shamans, dude. He should have fucking. He's probably awake the whole time.
He was
like,
probably awake, just like, yes, young men. Yes, these are growing young men. Dude,
nice.
I've been kicked out of buildings several times for the fart laugh.
Oh, really?
I got suspended
For a fart laugh?
in middle school. Dusty farted off a pew during Stations of the Cross. So
Yeah.
like every year we would always laugh during Stations of the Cross.
It's like supporting a terrorist attack. If someone farts and you laugh in school, they're just
Yeah.
like, you too.
You're out.
You're fucking out.
Well, that's what happened. The teacher freaked out because the priest stopped. He's in the middle of fucking Stations of the Cross. And every year we used to always laugh. We'd be like, because it got to the one thing that was like, and the Jews yelled, crucify him, crucify him. So I don't know. We always fucking.
Yeah, that's funny.
But Dusty farted very hard, and she was like, you're going to detention. That's a pink slip is what it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, but Dusty farted. And she was like, that's 2. You don't say that in here. You're suspended.
You can't say fart in church.
Yeah, I guess. I did yell, Dusty farted.
That's true. Well, you were.
I remember I wasn't doing it to be funny.
Wow, your teacher punches piloted you during Stations of the Cross.
During Stations of the Cross, she crucified me. Crucified me.
That's fucked up. So like him, you, and one of your other friends. You're like
Yes.
you're like the robber.
I couldn't deny him, dude.
True,
I was Barabbas.
dude. You should have threw a fucking.
O'Connor's such a dumb dickhead.
Is he beeping in?
He's just ringing the doorbell. Here, I'll be
Let's
right
do
back.
it. Chris O'Connor, welcome back to the cast.
Yes, I love you
wait.
so much, dude.
There we go. We're good.
I'm so glad you're here. I love you.
Yeah. Have you guys spent the whole episode talking shit about me or something?
Not at all.
No.
Not once. Never. You weren't even brought up once.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, you were.
What's
We
mine?
were talking about sex tourism, and I said anywhere you go. It's time. Yeah. We were just talking school farts.
Yeah, I'm talking general farts.
And yeah.
Well,
then
it was. So I was telling a very long fart story, set across multiple locations. It's basically like the story of my trip to California. Started with like the 2 days prior to me farting, just constantly.
Yeah.
So Shane had a very good story about his friend
So I'm
farting
gonna bring
during
in
Stations
some
of the
farts.
Cross.
And this is Dusty. Dusty was
Sounds like a good farter.
the best farter of all our friends. And that includes me. And I can. You guys have heard that I lay down some bass.
You do. The smell. You're not
Squeakers,
bringing the smell.
No smells, dude. Just all about that bass.
I get the full laser light show, dude. It's all it goes.
You get the fog machines
Yeah,
rolling.
mine's like Universal Studios. You know, they have like the little mouse tails tickle the back of your legs. It stimulates all the senses, dude.
Cinema 4D, or whatever it is.
It's IMAX.
Dusty was also the guy who I told you that he used to shit differently in school. Like he would come up with a funny way to take a shit, and then we would all go watch him shit.
Oh fuck!
Like then the last time we did it, he was holding himself up on top of the stalls with his hands, with his like
a gymnast.
Yeah, and his body in like the shape of an L. Like so, his legs were straight out.
Oh my God.
Holding himself
Is
up
it
like this.
a pike or something like that? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's
And,
a pike when you
dude,
raise your legs.
And he was like, his pants were off. So he's wearing just the top half of like a Catholic school uniform, like just like a sweater vest and a white button down.
That'd be great if his pants were still on but unbuttoned at his ankles, and he was like balancing
Dude.
them. His belt was dangling.
Dude, I just remember so vividly the effort he was making, because that's hard to hold yourself up.
Kidding me?
Oh, so his face was like dark. There was nothing funny to this.
No.
For him, there was nothing funny. He was very serious. Just like a tiny turd fell out, and there was like 15 dudes in the bathroom. They're like, "Oh!" And our math teacher came in and was like, "What the hell's going on?" And Dusty was up there. Like,
What's he up to now?
he's home chilling.
He's the fucking man,
back in
dude.
Mechanicsburg, balling out.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah, I remember that he farted and I got suspended, and then I went out in the hallway and cried. And
it was all
I
fun
remember,
and games.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, dude. I was a little old to be crying too.
Yeah.
It was like 6th, 7th grade to be crying at school.
Yeah, well, that was a great
And
injustice.
like people were walking by. I remember students walking by and seeing me crying, and I was like, "Fuck, fuck!" And then I was also just like trying to explain to the teacher, like, "You have no idea what this is gonna. Like, I'm gonna get fucked up for this.
Yeah.
Like, you just are writing down my name on a piece of paper that is just an ass whooping."
Yeah.
That was
for
yeah.
sure.
And that was the time I went home, showed my dad. He was mowing the lawn, and I just held up a pink slip, and he just let go of the mower and was like, "Get upstairs." I went up to my room and I was like, fuck. And then I heard him slapping the belt on the way up the steps. And I was like, fuck, Dad, no.
Did you explain to him his circumstances?
Didn't even have to. There was no time, dude.
Oh, no.
There was no time.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like that's also my parents' attitude was like they don't want to be involved in school.
Get up on
Yeah.
that.
They don't want to be involved. So it's like even, yeah.
And you got to hear that your kid's a punk.
Yeah, well, it's undisciplined discipline from your parents.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. They're like, dude, why did the teacher call me? And I want to kick your fucking ass. As if you're going to be like, oh, dude, yeah. Should have kicked my ass. Now I'll be so good in school.
Well, I did
Straight,
fear the fuck out of a pink slip.
Yeah.
It does work.
So did I, but I still got them all the time.
I got them all the time, too.
Mine, dude, if I came home with the pink slip, it was on site.
Yeah, it was on site.
My dad would see me, it was on site.
Didn't ask
dude.
why. Just immediately. Just a punch. Usually it was just like a quick punch to like the chest or the arm or something.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious. But on this
The
occasion,
belt
it was
is
the belt.
serious,
But
dude.
he wasn't that serious with the belt.
He just he
was-
rattled your cage.
It was just to scare me. He wouldn't hit me that hard.
It's also terrifying.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 12. Phil's
Yeah.
jacked.
You're catching
Phil
the
was
belt.
a big
Height of
boy.
his
Especially
power.
if
This
he's
was the height of his power.
If he's
He's like
cracking
45.
it. He made a circle with the belt and he's cracking
Yeah,
it on the way
cracking
up.
it on the way up the
Yeah, that
steps.
alone is terrifying.
I made him laugh though when he did that. This is a corny story that sounds
Mm-hmm.
fake, but he was like, "Oh, you think you're funny?" He's like, "Do you think you're funny? What are you going to do the rest of your life thinking you're funny?" And I was like, "I'll be a comedian." And he started laughing and he walked out. Pretty funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Should have gave you
But
the
no,
belt.
the shame of like taking your shirt off and laying on the bed to get whipped in the back.
That's enough.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Did
Wow.
your mom ever kick your ass?
Yeah, she would like slap or like hit you or something. But
You ever call the tag team? I used to catch the tag team. Every now and
Both?
again, both parents would be like the fucking the naughty boys.
dude, well, your dad would get tagged in. The first swing from your mom, your dad's tagging in. Because it's probably weird to watch. It's probably weird to watch your wife hit somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you gotta
Probably
jump
like
in.
uncomfortable, so you're like, all right, I'll take it from here.
Yeah,
I don't want to see you hitting the kids.
yeah. Usually my mom would Herb McGee, but every now and again she would. If I did something that was jacked up enough, my mom would jump in, dude.
Yeah, and I had older sisters that would get fucking rocked.
Yeah, I've
My
watched.
mom would hit the sisters a lot more than me.
I've seen like teenage
Not
girls.
like, not like hard, but like a slap.
I've
slap
seen
in the
teenage
face.
girls get their ass kicked, and it's uncomfy, dude.
Bro.
It's just like
I saw my dad hit my one.
wasn't my mom.
I should be ratting him out like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom wasn't. My mom didn't jack up any teenage girls.
Oh.
I've been places where I've seen teenage girls getting beat by the parents, and it's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
super
but they
uncomfortable.
thrash about.
Yeah, it's just they don't take it well. The noises coming from it is like,
Yeah.
the dude is just like, Mom, so stop, Dad, I'm fucking you. I'm sorry. See, then it's tough
Yeah.
stuff.
I'll tell the story. Fuck it. My sister was out. She stayed out party night,
Really?
and she lied about where she was. And she even had her friend that she lied and said she was sleeping in her house give her a ride back to my parents' house in the morning. And my dad was like, "I'm going to give her one chance to tell the truth." And he walked up to her and he was like, in the front yard. He was like, "Where were you?" And she said her friend's house. And he punched her.
Where?
What, just like in the chest?
Yeah. Not in the chest. I think in the belly. Popped her with a body shot. Yeah. Just on site, dude. In the front yard.
God.
In the front yard. She said she came up smiling, like walking up the driveway, like trying to hide. She was probably in her head, like, fuck. Why is he out here? Yeah, I mean, this is the same guy who punched
And he
his
soda
dogs.
Popinski to right in the
Yeah,
belly.
right in the gut, dude. Dropped her.
Oh my god!
And then walked back inside. Let her. Yeah, man.
That's back when you could punch your daughter in the stomach.
Yeah,
dude.
this was what, just a Saturday morning, and
Yeah.
Were you watching
Saturday or
cartoons?
Sunday morning.
Were you just out the
Yeah,
window,
yeah.
just peeking out?
Yeah, dude. Wild.
Yeah, do you remember what your reaction was to that?
I think I laughed. I think there was no fear. Like when your siblings get hit, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on me.
It's so fun to
attention's
watch
not
your
on me.
the siblings getting beat up or like slapped. I remember watching my mom slap my other sister.
That's pretty
It was
fun.
great. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
One time, Jesus Christ, now I'm going through these stories. One of them got kicked. And
What kind of kick
rolled.
we talking?
She was already laying on the ground.
Like a
She was being
pre-stunner?
little bitch.
Okay, like a gangbang.
Yeah, like kicked her
initiation.
on the side. No, not a stomp, like a kick to the side while she was laying
Okay.
down. And she rolled, like with the kick, like
Yeah.
tried to roll away from it and rolled. It was during Christmas and rolled under the tree and the tree fell. Pretty great. With a kick, dude.
Oh, that's awesome. Kick from the maw?
Kick from the maw, I believe.
That's what's up.
I just
dude.
remember the rolling underneath the Christmas tree and it falling with like all the ornaments and shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
My mom tried to hit me once, and I was definitely
Caught it and said, "You
I
fucking
blocked
bitch."
it. I blocked it, and to this day, I feel bad about it.
Blocking it?
Yeah,
You parried her punch?
I literally just blocked it, and yeah, I don't know. She deserved to have that one.
Yeah, where was you going?
What,
for the
what were
head?
you doing?
Yeah, right across the face. I was just like being bad in school, and then like got mad at her about like investigating.
Like, don't worry
scams I
about
was
it,
running.
Mom, you bitch.
What kind of scams were you up to?
It was just.
Oh, wait, weren't you a bad boy?
Yeah, I wasn't very good. in
Didn't you go through in college? Weren't you a dickhead too? Was you kind of a piece of shit?
Yeah. It was the whole way. It was a pretty.
What'd you do?
I just like.
I think Okai's low key been a piece of shit
Dark
his whole life. dude.
Dark past?
Yeah,
You have a
yeah.
dark past?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's
yeah.
up.
Well,
Tell me
it's not
about
that.
it.
It's not that dark. It's just like it was mostly just being, like just not focusing on school and just getting in trouble. I like tried to deal drugs for a little while.
That's what's up. What were you slanging?
Just lots of weed.
Nice.
Like my brother had bought just like a bunch of weed in Vermont and like brought it down
What's up?
to give to me to sell. And I was walking around with just a bag of weed in school, and all my friends were like, everywhere you went, it stunk. It was horrible. And then it was just like, there was a while where just like people would just like drive to my house and show up, and I'd like walk out and
You're obviously selling weed out of your parents' house.
and
Who busted you?
my mom found it. My mom came into school, and I was like coming out of a class, and I had just like done really well on like a project or something.
That's what's up.
And I was like,
Congrats.
I was like in a good mood. I was like, holy shit, I got like a good grade on a thing. And I came out and I was all excited. My mom was there, and I was like, oh, Mom, I just got like an A on this thing. She was like, come home right now. Yeah. And she had like, I'd stashed this shit in like a lamp, and she had found it.
Like that was before like vacuum seal technology and all that stuff.
Yeah, your room
Yeah, it was
probably
just in Ziploc
she probably
bags.
Just definitely smelled weed.
I don't know. I don't know how she. It was
You
like
think
in
she
the
just
basement.
searched the fucking lamp? She was definitely down there and
No,
it smelled
she's
a ton of
very.
weed.
She's one of those people who like, she's very suspicious and will like investigate things. Like,
Dude, your whole house.
No son of mine.
I know,
no
I know.
son of mine.
But it would be
Christopher.
like it would be like.
How did you?
There'd be
dude, your
situations
father.
where I would like.
You're out of the will, Christopher.
No.
The yacht will never be yours.
No, yeah. I wish he would be so pissed if he heard this.
I know.
He was literally like, I think the only time my dad would just be like, "Are you dumb? Is the problem you're dumb?" Like he was like, that's like the kind of
That's a
thing.
good question.
Yeah,
He would
the
look-
difference. It's funny how much you can see what different approaches to parenting does. Like my dad would just fuck me up, but Chris's dad was actually like, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Is that what's wrong?"
Yeah, because he would like, and to have someone like genuinely confused, he'd be like, "You don't seem that stupid on the outside, but you're clearly dumb. Like everything you're doing is dumb."
He's right though. He's right though.
I know, but that hurts.
Maybe your dad wasn't
That
being
hurts.
mean. Maybe he was being like,
No, I know.
yeah.
No, I mean he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was
Peppering you with some like
yeah,
deep
yeah, he knew
insecurities.
He knew what he was doing. Well, I think he came from a rough background. Like his dad was not the coolest dude, and so he resolved to not hit anybody.
Yeah.
So he used everything else in the toolkit.
He used relational aggression against you.
Just like, yeah. Just,
What are you, a fucking idiot?
Yeah, yeah.
In Phil's defense, also, the hits were never. It was just scare. It was just to scare you. Every once in a while,
shocking you.
every once in a while, he'd pop you, and then he'd feel bad.
Yeah, they're not going to take you. They're
He'd
not gonna,
accidentally pop you.
What is it called? DHS isn't coming for you.
No.
That'd be tight if they made you live in a foster house.
Yeah.
No, my dad kicked the shit out of me, kicked my ass. But it wasn't like a prolonged like boom, boom, boom. It was more or less like it was just a coup de grace. It was like you would fucking come back with the slip, and it was just the guillotine in the form of like a
Would you try to fight back? Would you try to give it to?
Absolutely
Nah,
never.
never.
Oh,
dude.
because then you're in a real fight. You're getting fucking rocked.
Dude, it was a guillotine just in like a size 12 Wolverine work boot to the ass. He'd be like, turn around. I'm like, fuck. Wind up and just kick off. And he'd be like, oh. I can still remember that feeling of like impact into my asshole with a boot. And it's just like a weird shock wave. And it's like, ugh. It's a bad feeling. Getting kicked in your asshole.
You remember getting spanked and trying to like run away while you were getting spanked? No.
I tried to.
Like you'd be holding, like somebody would have you by the arm. And you would try to like, they'd be holding you and you'd
I just remember.
on your
I think I just froze. Yeah, I think I just froze up and
That
just
was
took
so,
it. And
with
like,
my brother. With my brother, I remember that was like always like I spent most of my childhood like full panic sprinting away from him, like sprinting up the stairs, trying to like spin and lock a door as fast as I possibly
How
could.
long did you sell weed for?
Probably like a month.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Got busted right away.
What'd you do with all the
right
cash?
away. What?
What'd you do with all the cash? The feds take the cash too?
No. I had the money, but I had to I went in on it with another friend. I had to like I gave like everything to him because we both lost a bunch of money.
What'd you guys buy? Like an ounce of weed?
I don't know how much. I think it was like a lot. I think it was like a couple ounces. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys are holding a quap.
Yeah. We had like a lot. It was a lot.
That's what's up.
Yeah. We had spent like a lot of money.
Did you feel cool?
Yeah, it did.
You thought you were cool for a while?
Yeah, I thought I was.
So you just go out in the driveway and just slanging and like running back in?
Yeah.
That's
Or
so
like,
funny.
Or I'd like go for a walk. I'd go for a walk around the neighborhood and someone would just like drive up and I'd like give them stuff. And, yeah.
Dude, that was probably so obvious to anyone
It was
looking.
horrible. It was I have none of the actual like business acumen or just talent to drug deal effectively. You know what I mean? I just bought the items and like engaged in the transactions.
You're like, I'm going to go give this to this guy.
Yeah. I
That's
think
funny.
I kept like a notebook.
You had a ledger.
Yeah, which was also just like
Were you fronting to people or were you COD?
No. COD.
You were COD?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I thought you were chasing people around.
No.
Hunting people down.
No, but it was just it was so stupid. I got suspended too, but I just blacked out at junior prom.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
oh
just
my! I gotta
blacked
go.
out.
My friend Weaver. I probably shouldn't say so. Whatever. It's not like this is that bad. We had. This also shows you how shitty I was in high school. I stole lunch every day. We've discussed
For
this.
sure.
Sick move. Stole lunch, school lunch every single day. I stole lunch. Never paid for it.
So easy, dude.
It's easy. You just grab a tray and walk right out. There was 2 cashiers, so I'd always act like I was getting condiments, and then act like I was going to the other cashier and just.
I used to get a
easy.
tray and hold all my food under my tray and then put like one thing on my tray and just check out. And then, like, I put my money on my tray and be like, here you go, and they take it and put my change back on. And I just walk back to the thing.
But my friends would just sit there and watch every day because it was very funny because there was no skill involved. Like literally, you just walk out, like look around, act like you're kind of like, just sit right down.
You just look confused and walk to your seat.
So my friend, he had that dirt on me, but that'll come later in the story.
He knew you were a thief.
He knew I was a fucking big time thief.
Shit.
Watch
the door, thief rampant.
We had this thing called candy grams where it
Ooh.
would be like an anonymous note that you could send to somebody with a piece of candy and a note from a stranger. You could make it
It's
anonymous.
like around Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Yeah.
you could make it anonymous if you wanted or not. There was a kid who this nowadays is definitely frowned upon. My friend did this, not me. I would never do such a thing. There was definitely a gay kid, and he wrote a letter on behalf of the gay kid to one of our friends. He said the candygram was from him, sent it to one of our friends. It was on the teacher's desk. They intercepted it, brought both the gay kid and the other kid into the office. And we're like,
Beat them both.
like, do either of you know what this is about? And the note was like, I want to fuck you, like something like that. It was like, I'd like to kiss you.
That's such a funny abuse of the candygram system.
Yeah,
This will be
hilarious.
nice. And someone just fucking bullies a gay
Someone
kid.
instantly, yeah. But both of them didn't know. Both of them legit didn't know who it was from. But I did. I knew who did it.
You're the DOS.
So every single day when our disciplinarian, she was like a vice principal, would walk by and I was with my friend who did it, I would always be like, Joe wrote the candygram, and like hide. And she'd be like, what? And Joe would be like, nothing. And I did it for like 3 months and they still didn't know who did it. And then finally I was like, Joe wrote the candygram. And she was like, is that true? And he was like, Shane steals lunch every day. And I was like, he's lying because he's desperate. He got suspended for like a week.
What?
Yeah, he got in like a ton of trouble.
How come you ratted him out?
It was so funny. It was so funny to literally tell on him. She didn't listen to me once. I told on him like every other day. Anytime she'd walk by, I'd be like, Joe did it. Like that.
Telling all your friends on purpose is pretty
Telling
funny.
your friends on purpose is very funny.
So
But then
funny.
once he got in trouble,
Did he
Was he
get
pretty
beat
mad?
when he got home?
he wasn't even that mad. I remember him not being that mad. Like, he should have been very mad at me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What would you have done if someone
I would
ratted
have fucked someone up.
I'd have been so mad.
I would have fucked anybody. I would have fought whoever did that. Well, because then again, I would have gotten the shit beat out of me
Yeah.
for that.
That's a grave offense, too.
It was a big offense.
Yeah, that would be a big stain on the permanent
Yeah,
record.
yeah, man. Today it would have been in the fucking news.
Oh,
It would have been like a local news story.
well, at least you whistle blew.
I did. I wanted to shut that shit down, dude.
Yeah, you whistle blew the
I didn't think it
Candygram
was funny.
scandal.
I did. I said Joe wrote the candygrams.
There it
Locked
is.
it down because I was woke.
You weren't standing for it.
I didn't like it.
Were you woke at the time?
No.
You just want to see his friend
you
get in
just wanna
trouble.
you just want to see him go down.
Yeah, I just wanna
Shane
see
was
my
orbiting
friend.
in like another level of being fucked up where he's like, that's hilarious. Now I'm going to get this guy in trouble for no other reason than my entertainment.
Yeah, true. Like I was like, oh, nice job. That was a really funny thing you did.
Watch
I'm going
this.
to tell on you. Now you're suspended.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. But, dude, so I'm, we were talking before you came
So
here.
you're ripping farts.
I'm farting, dude, on the flight. So I was like trying to hold it in, or whatever, just to kind of have some respect. So I went to Chicago for the like overlay or layover, whatever it's called. There for an hour.
It's an overlay.
Overlay. Is it? No, it's layover.
It's a layover.
So then I'm sitting there. I get out of Chicago. I'm pretty much holding them in for the most part in Chicago. Let out a couple bubbles, no big deal.
Yeah.
I hop on the one from Chicago to Los Angeles. And I'm like, dude, my stomach's fucking racked
Oh,
with
man.
gas. I'm like, fuck this. And dude, so I get my seat. Some big fat black dude comes and sits on the outside of me. He's like, I just feel like big fat black dudes
got
are the
an
most
earthquake.
like
You
they're the
got
most
an
like
earthquake.
gregarious dude. He comes on, he's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? And we're like, I'm like, oh, great. This will be fun. The plane fills up. 2 like 19-year-old girls are the last 2 to come on, and there's a seat between us and one behind us. Dude, earthquake, dude, just literally just goes, hey, like, you mind if I sit there? And he pats his lap, and he's like, come on, go ahead. And I was just like, oh, fuck. And he looks at me. He's like, ha, ha, ha. He's laughing. I was like, that's pretty fucking funny, bro. And then the girls were just like, oh, that's so crazy, blah, blah, blah. And they were just like laughing it off.
White chicks?
Yeah. 219. Dude, these are party time college chicks, dude.
Oh, my favorite.
They're just fucking, yeah, dude. They're just like, oh my God, you're so silly. So then she sits in between us. And, dude, the whole time this guy's hitting on this chick. This guy's like 40. This girl's like 19. He's like, what are you guys, like 13? You guys look like little girls to me. I'm like, dudes. I was just sitting there like, oh
It's a
my
good
God.
place to start. Yeah.
Yeah, he starts negging them, instantly age negs them. And dude, honestly, in my head, I'm like, dude, that's fucked up because that is exactly what works on 19-year-olds. Mm-hmm. But you guys look like little girls. I'm like, no, we're not. We're big girls. So he's fucking.
Yeah, we can do big girl things like be sluts.
Well, dude, the whole rest of the time they're talking about like drinking, how hard they party, like, and then there's a
Love
dude
it.
behind them who was just going like,
Jerking off.
"Oh yeah, I'm actually we're all flying to LA." So the dude behind us was like their age, maybe a year older, and he'd be like, "Yeah, man. I mean, I'm probably gonna blaze as soon as I get off the plane."
I hate your fucking plane.
Dude, it sucked.
You guys suck.
Dude,
if I heard a group who's like, what are you guys doing talking on a plane?
They were having like they were like all like laughing at
Cool,
each
like,
other.
Fun.
But it was like that, but it was just a bunch of people trying to fuck 2 19-year-old girls.
Yeah.
So then like the 19-year-olds started kind of like playing like games with each other where they like kick each other's seats and stuff. And I'm sitting there reading my book, dude.
Oh, man.
I'm reading
Holding
the
in farts.
at
whole
this
time
point
you're
now all
loaded.
bets are off. Now I'm like, these fucking 2 girls need to smell some farts, dude. So I'm sitting there like I'm reading The Road Less Traveled. So I'm reading this book about like spiritual growth and like how like it's all about like a
Did you talk to the party girls?
they briefly kind of
Probably jumped in there a little.
Nah, they
you
would-
saw it was fun time going around on the plane.
not at
Everybody's
all.
like, "Oh,
dude, I was reading a book about just like
Yeah, that's your
deep
approach.
psychological
Exactly,
stuff.
Yeah. You're
So
like,
then I was really disgusted by this dude next to me, just like all this weird shit he was saying. I wasn't disgusted. I was just kind of like, dude, will you shut up? So I'm sitting there, but then it's a fat guy. What do I do to fat guys when I got to fart? I fart and I blame it on them in some level. So
Very
like,
easy.
he kept getting up and going to the bathroom. So I'd let him go to the bathroom. And as soon as he come back, it would just be like literally like like a bunch of little bubbles, maybe like 16,
yeah.
like a 16 bubble fart. Dude, putrid. And then like he'd get up, go away. I'd wait, he'd come back down. And I was just
wow,
ripping
you
ass.
hitting the
dude.
rumble strips,
Dude, rumbles the whole time ripping ass.
and they stunk. Did people?
They're pretty bad. No one said anything.
No one saying. Could you visualize some?
My
grimaces?
nose was in a book the entire
Any
time.
grimaces? Is there anything better than a plain fart? And then you see a grimace. Impossible not to laugh and give yourself away.
Exactly. So I had my hood up. I'm just reading a book, just fucking. I'm like,
Very clandestine.
at one point,
it's like in Shawshank when he's matching, like hitting the pipe in the thunder.
It really is. dude.
well, at one point, I was kind of. I started.
Perfect timing to fart with a fat guy getting up. Is
Oh, dude, I was
dastardly.
timing.
Dastardly.
and he kept going to the, I guess he's like kind of has like ADHD. This guy went to the bathroom like, or he was just shitting.
Or he was smelling your farts and being like, fuck, not again. Fuck, I'm doing this.
Yeah, he's like, I'll get up, and then they'll know it's not me.
Dude. Meanwhile, he didn't know who he was up, the criminal mastermind he was up against. Dude.
Just framing him.
Oh, fuck. I was crushing this dude.
You did making a farter. You framed a simple fat man.
It was so funny because like he kept trying to mac these chicks and I kept farting. It was just killing him, dude.
Oh,
I was fighting a good fight, dude. I was just sitting in my seat, just fucking just letting
That's
them
as
out.
good.
I protected
Airplane.
those girls.
There's no way it's that philosopher in the corner.
yeah.
I'm reading a book. It was like
What time was the flight?
I was flying out. See, the time zones got me scrambled.
I
a
hit
little
the
bit.
morning flights result.
Yeah, it was-
like if I have to wake up and go straight to the airport, usually I'm late, so I usually don't have time for a morning dump.
Yeah.
I just hit the airport, just
You get a coffee.
full. Yeah,
Oh.
chug a 90-ounce coffee at the airport.
Oh.
Get on the plane. I'm just as gassy, like literally as full of gas as you can possibly be.
Dude, as soon as I go through that metal scanner thing that like swoops you, or like takes the picture.
Yeah.
As soon as I get out of that, I have like a headache and my breath is bad. As soon as I enter soon as I enter the airport, I have immediate dog breath and I have like a headache and like a fucked up stomach. It's like as soon as I get in there.
Every time I land, yeah,
horrible.
I get dark red eyes and dog breath like
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
On the plane.
wild.
After being on
Yeah,
the plane.
well, I think because you're just sitting there with your mouth closed
Yeah.
Dude,
for that long.
Yeah, breathing
Just
in
sitting there
farts.
farting, all fart air.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm on a plane, I just let them go. I don't.
Just have fart poisoning, dude. You get
It's too
down,
crowded. No one's going to identify
Yeah.
the source.
dude. So I'm fucking.
Well, that's a benefit of being a little guy. I know I'm number
You're
one.
suspect number one.
Dude,
Yeah.
being a fat guy flying is like being an Arab flying. You feel bad.
far as
Like
farts are
as far as
Everyone's looking at you.
everyone's kind of looking at you like, what are you going to do on this flight? Please don't sit next to me.
I was thinking about like when the sky marshals aren't busy, they just go walk around and investigate farts on the plane. Like, come to the fucking back right now. Was that fucking you? Who fucking did it?
We got that Ghostbusters thing.
I would have been fried, dude. It was like, dude. So then, like, I get off the plane finally, and I meet up with my friend, and then we go out to eat. So we meet up with like his, and I was on a total empty stomach. I didn't eat all day because I'm like, let me just get all these farts out of my stomach. I don't want to add any more fart fuel. I'm going to get them all out by the time I get there. So I got most of the farts out of my system. And then he's like, you must be hungry. So we go and eat. And I hadn't eaten all day. So I eat this, like, we go to this place with these, like, it's like Chipotle, but for salads. Kind of like Sweetgreen, I guess, here. But this
Yeah.
place was like, dude, it was unbelievable how fucking good it was. So I put down like a 3-course meal.
You're a
like-
West Coast guy, dude.
Exactly, dude. So I go down. It's like grass-fed steak over fucking iceberg lettuce with like fruit in there. I have like a dessert, all this other shit. I eat it as fast as I can, and I get like that, like literal stomach cramps because I had to fart so hard. And I was like, oh my god. So I go to the bathroom, walk in. Some dude's in the urinal, and I start peeing next to him. And so I'm like, I let out a screamer, dude. And I'm like, wait, do people not do that over here?
You let out a black cat.
I let out a black cat. I was like beating a cat inside of a bag, dude. It was like, and it, like I could, you know, those farts. You're like, if I keep pushing, this will probably go on forever. Like,
Yeah,
do you ever go on a date and then you like don't fart for like 4 hours
so
and you
just-
get in your car? It was like a post-date fart. So I let a little bit of that out.
Man, what a good fart that is.
dude.
Yeah.
Or like if you sleep in a chick's house and when you leave in the morning.
Same, dude.
Or as soon as she goes to sleep.
No, dude.
No, I've
Just
done
fart?
that. Though. I
Yeah.
spread my ass cheeks and fart.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're asleep next
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, yeah.
I'll
yeah.
spread my ass
Yeah,
cheeks.
yeah.
to get
Just
that.
pull one up.
It's gonna stink though.
No, my farts don't smell.
True, dude. Mine
And sometimes
do.
you just got to chance it.
And you got to risk
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
If it does smell, hilarious.
True.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, right away.
dude. So then, like, I cut my fart off. The guy leaves the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, finally, I can fart. Dude, I farted for like literally 10 seconds. I'm just like, and then I see feet in the stall, and they start dying laughing. It's like I'm just at this point, I'm like possessed, dude, by this fucking fart that I just let out. So I'm like, fuck, this guy just heard somebody fart and be like,
dude.
and then a door shut. So I walk back out. It's my friend and his girlfriend. I can't keep my face straight. Finally, I get to the table. And I start. The girl's saying a story, and I fucking just lose it.
Yeah.
Like, what's so funny? I'm like, some guy just farted at the bathroom. I couldn't own up to it. I just met this girl. So then she went to the bathroom. I was like, dude, it was actually me who farted.
Whoa.
He started. Yeah, I let it. It was
Damn.
quite a twist. But dude, it was. I don't. Maybe it's just you had it. Literally
No.
only
A urinal fart is up there.
Bro, it was
as far as
it was
funny
like
as
a
fart.
10-second fart. I just looked down and see like pants pull down over some airwalks, and I was like, "Oh fuck, dude, that was so fucking loud." And I got paranoid, being like, "Is this like do people not fart loud in bathrooms on the West Coast? Am I like doing some fucked up thing?"
Yeah.
I asked my friend. He's like, "Nah, people fart hard out here." And I'm like, "All right, thanks."
This one time, me and my friend Bison. I've definitely said this on here. Me and Bison. Have you ever met Bison?
And Bice, yeah,
Big dog.
big dog.
Me
dude.
and him are big dogs.
You could
when
blame
we
a
roll
fart on
together.
him.
Oh yeah, he's next. He's number one on the fart totem pole.
Yeah.
in my pals. But me and him had gone and seen a movie together, and then we were both going to the bathroom after the movie, and a grown man at the urinal right in front of us because we were standing against the wall waiting to pee, and this guy farted, like an old man urinal fart, like, and me and him just started. Me and Bison just died laughing, and this guy. It was a very small bathroom. Like this guy had to turn around and see two giant men, two big idiots, just dying. We just were laughing in this guy's face for a fart. Oh man,
How do you like it?
the guy was visibly angry.
He was
was
mad
visibly
about
angry.
Why?
It's very weird to see me and Bison together, and then like laughing at you for farting. It's like, fuck you two.
Yeah.
You two definite farters.
And he's probably so old, he's got to relax everything to get the
Yeah,
piss out.
yeah.
Yeah.
He probably has to fart to pee. You're right.
It's just everything needs to
Guy's
just,
fucked up.
loosen up.
Guy's a medical condition where he has to fart to pee, and you guys are laughing at him.
So funny. It was
probably
one of those
has
things. Like we looked him in the eyes. He turned around and we were laughing in his face, which only made it funnier.
Dude, how could you not? If I were him, I'd be laughing while peeing. Like, God damn it.
For laughing at farts. Spanish class in college. Kid next to me, we were sitting in a circle. Kid right next to me, who was a friend of mine, like looked at me to try to act like he'd be like, "Yo, listen to this," and he like thought it was going to be a quiet, like just me and him would hear the fart. It came out so loud, and he did that thing where he went from like smiling to then just very like. he made a very serious face. It got embarrassed, like his face turned red, and he like stuck his face in his book. But
Oh my God.
I mean, lost it. Kept laughing. Everyone else in the room said, because everybody laughed. We all had a good laugh. The teacher laughed. We were all laughing. And then I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, you were in on it too.
Eventually, the teacher had to be like, Senor Gillis, please. Like, we all had a good laugh, but it's over now. And then, like, 3 minutes later, I was like, she was like, you can leave. You can leave the room.
Oh my
And I
God.
was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, no, I get it. But
It is also funny to have someone be like, "Senor."
yeah. Senor Gillis, please.
Oh my God.
It was funny, but it's over now.
Dude,
It's like,
in college,
never end.
I don't know how. One of the dude I went out to visit, me and him got our hands on a mechanical fart machine. So like remote controlled, like it would just let out a fart and you could plant it somewhere.
Yeah.
So it was me, him, and our other
Yeah, we had
roommate.
one of those.
Dude, we slid it under our other roommate's seat. Like I was like, all right, dude, I want to go to the bathroom. You go. It was like the whole class sat up front and we sat in the very back. So he was like, the three of us were like a little like. we're like a little cluster around like no other people. So we planted this device, left the room, and sat right out front of the door. I'm like, dude, it was so fucking funny. 'Cause this dude was a pretty straight laced dude too.
Yeah.
So the whole
How do you feel
class,
about it?
he was pretty ticked. He
That-
was
that'll bother you.
He went red quick, dude. He was in accounting class. He was here, and they were like ridiculous.
Yeah, they
sounded-
are. They suck.
They're like
I remember it. Was it like a little black
box, yeah, with a speaker.
shaped almost like a tombstone?
I believe so. Yes, you could stand it up.
Yes, we had the same exact.
We had the
thing.
same fart machine
We had the same. But I mean, we were both Spencer's Gifts.
for sure.
I went to Spencer's every time I was in the mall.
It was funny.
My dad did that. We had a like a family dinner, and my dad thought it'd be funny to fuck with my uncle. Except my dad pretended he was the one farting, like he just wouldn't stop farting. And at first, my uncle was like, "What the hell are you doing? Stop it!" And my dad kept hitting the button, but the remote control to the thing we lost, and the only way you could use it is for some reason his car remote worked for it.
What?
Like if you pressed unlock on the remote for your car, the fart machine would go off.
Could you unlock a car with a fart machine?
Perhaps it was a Ford Taurus.
What?
Maybe Ford's in it. Whoa,
Maybe
dude.
Ford made fart machines.
Perhaps.
You know, Tesla has a fart machine built into it.
But because you were hitting the unlock,
No, what?
hold on. Because we were hitting unlock to make the fart machine go off, the car's lights were flashing. Fuck. And my uncle was like, "Your farts are." He's like, "These are connected. This is the craziest." He lost his mind laughing. He lost his fucking
You
mind.
say your uncle to like the fifth
He
dimension.
couldn't. There was nothing he could. Farts were making cars light flash.
Oh my
Right,
god!
so Tesla has a fart machine.
So Tesla, if you get the new Tesla, you can hit a button that's like right. You can choose what seat makes a fart noise because Tesla's just all computerized.
Yeah.
So you can literally like whatever like the speaker near the seat is, you can just set off. You can just be on the screen and be like fart rear back right seat. Just like boom, and set off a fart right next to the passenger.
Why?
Elon Musk is a fucking doofus.
He is the man.
No,
dude.
he is a doofus.
No,
I like
dude. I honestly,
After this news,
I wanted a
this
Tesla.
is quite unbelievable news.
I wanted a
I'm
Tesla.
going to check your sources on this.
I can't believe this.
Look, Google it.
Look,
I stand by my sources
Feels
so
like
much.
an
I
app you could
guarantee it.
download or
all
something.
right, I trust you then.
Dude, the Tesla has just like there's no motor at all. Obviously, it's electric. There's just 5 components. It's just a computer, wheel, steering wheel, then like in terms of like the drive
Yeah,
shaft.
there's no like gears. Yeah.
Dude, Teslas are like they're like crushing people in drag races. They come off faster than like Ferraris
Yeah.
because there's none of that like cylinder, fire, all that stuff. This is just like hit a button. It's like and they're crushing people in races. So it's funny because if you're a hardcore gearhead, a lot of them are like, yeah, but you just can't come over the fucking turbine. And like, dude, Teslas are just blowing these cars off a lot. Just so funny.
Yeah, he's doing that challenge with the truck. If
What's
they haven't
that?
already, with his truck, like a pull, like a tug of
really?
war with like an F-150.
He's gonna crush it,
and the Tesla truck.
dude. He's gonna crush it.
Well, I guess would they? Because you
Yeah.
won't change gears, right? In
do you
the
mean?
tug of war.
You wouldn't change gears?
Yeah.
No.
Like the F-150 wouldn't. So it would just be its like torque or whatever.
Yeah, I doubt they would agree to do it if they thought they were going to get crushed. I,
Yeah,
bet,
but
I
dude-
bet those dudes have.
Dude, exactly. These guys are physicists. They can just
well,
calculate.
no, either one though. I bet the truck, the regular truck people are like, we got a shot.
Yeah, but they can get an F-150 and just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, those dudes can like launch shit to the moon. They can calculate the weight and the speed of the truck.
Yeah.
I feel like F-150 is probably just owned by cowboys. They're probably like, no, our engines are too
Yeah.
strong. We have 400 horsepowers.
True. 400 horsepowers. Where are we at time wise?
53 minutes.
All right, sick. What else we got going on? Oh, me and Okani, we were in Worcester.
Mm-hmm.
On Thursday I did the Wilbur Theater in Boston with Sal from Practical Jokers.
That's
He
what's
I mean, what a real dog, dude.
Yeah, he's a man.
What a real one.
Was it Volcano or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sal I saw that he was in Boston. I was like, oh, I got to be in Boston on Thursday night because I have shows in Worcester Friday and Saturday, but I need to do radio in Boston, which fucking blows, dude.
How was it?
Morning radio, it was like 6:15 a.m.
Yeah.
I had to get picked up and go to this like the sports station I did was fucking awesome, but the first one I did was this like pop station, and this dude, this like old radio guy that like can't not be the funniest guy in the room.
Yeah.
He like acted like he was busting.
He was crushing
on me
you. He was crushing
because
you?
he was making fun of the Woo Ha Ha, the comedy club. He was like, "No, we're just kidding. We're just kidding around here. Don't worry." I was like,
He was making fun of you for doing the
I was like, I
woo-ha-ha.
literally don't give a fuck. I was like, I can't.
What was he saying about woo-ha?
I think they were like trashing Worcester as like a bad town.
He was calling
He was
you.
just trying to like belittle something I was doing.
He was acting like you weren't fucking the big.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
acting
yeah.
like you weren't big time. He was like this little fucking kid.
yeah, it
doing
was
a
like
little
cool
show.
pop station, you fucking loser.
So what? You got.
No. I was just like, oh yeah, no, you're getting me. It's okay. I'm not gonna. It was fucking 6:15 in the morning. And
Dude, you could have fucking.
not allowed to swear.
You can be like, dude, put on some more Christina Aguilera or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck you
yeah,
got
yeah.
going on.
Where was that guy from? Was he from Boston? Did he have like a thick accent? and shit?
No, I don't think he had a thick accent. He was just, man, the morning radio people are just
You should go on and be like dead serious. Like I'd appreciate if you stopped undermining what I'm trying to do here.
True.
Thank you.
But no, then I told Sal I had to be in Boston on Thursday because I saw he was there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, come fucking do some stand up at the Wilbur, which is a sick theater there.
That's awesome.
And I was like, all right. Like, I'm surprised.
Yeah, you sure, bro?
Are you going to be allowed to have me on your show?
Yeah, they
And
don't.
he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
Sal's,
no way.
Sal's
any
the
of their-
fucking man.
He also, they basically own that channel.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, like,
And his audience, right, is like got to be.
they're cool.
sort of
His
in
audience
your
is
way-
all right.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this whole episode basically was an audition for Impractical Jokers.
True.
All we did was talk about
remote
farts.
control farts. But yeah, then Friday and Saturday at Worcester, that was fun. But
Worcester,
Saturday night,
Yeah.
things took a turn.
What'd you guys do?
One of the dogs brought a bag of mushrooms, and we ate them. And had a
Yeah,
wild,
it was really fun.
a lot of alcohol in the mix or no?
no, not a lot of alcohol.
I had a few beers.
I had a cup, but nothing. I wasn't drunk.
Gotcha.
Just took a lot of mushrooms. At
fuck
one
did you guys
point,
do?
at one point, I went to like a bag of chips, like crushed the rest of the bag, all the crumbs that were still in it. And Chris was like, "No."
I was like,
Shit,
dude, I
no.
don't think you want to do that.
And I was like, "Shut up, I'm fine." And then I blast off, baby.
Damn, what
We had
happened?
a fun night. The little Maxer was up there with us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we had a
We took
hotel
some,
room.
yeah.
BBG was there.
Oh, hell
Out-
yeah.
Out from her exile in the mountains.
She came down for the mountains and
BBG
vision
came
busted
down
with
from
you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it was so fun.
Yeah.
Damn.
She literally couldn't speak. BBG could not talk.
Yeah. At one
She
point,
was like, she kept trying to give like input and like
She-
say something and couldn't talk.
What's it called? Glossolalia or something? She went into elf
No.
tongue.
She really did.
That's like when people speak in tongues.
And then she would laugh the whole time. She didn't stop laughing, start to finish.
My brother did that at he went to a family Christmas party that was it was on my mom's side of the family, and he thought he could like sneak eat some mushrooms and just like act like he was drunk because he like had a couple of beers, like, oh, drinking beers, ate a bunch of mushrooms, or playing board games. And he was like, heavy lifters. He got home, and, dude. We were like worried. We were like, I was like, dude, we gotta get him the fuck out of here. So luckily, my one uncle was so drunk that they were just kind of going back. They were like two fucking dogs.
Yeah, they had no idea.
And neither of them had any idea. The other, my brother was clearly tripping on mushrooms. My uncle was just like, I think you had a couple too many, bud.
Dude.
He was all hammered. Dude, he went home, the couch was going, hip, 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 pointing to the top, going, lifters. Dude, he's talking like fucking E.T. for like 3 hours.
Wow.
He kept talking about the lifters, dude. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
We-
dude, at one point,
Yeah.
Baby G was trying to explain to me that like all her toes had like different opinions. We're trying to
Really?
trying to talk to her
I was
about
just laying
stuff.
on the
How big of a
floor.
bag of mushrooms did he give you guys?
Pretty good.
It's a pretty good size.
Sounds like you guys each
Lot.
at least
Yeah,
ate
yeah,
like
yeah.
an eighth. You guys were like fully blasted off.
Sure. With the bag he gave me, I was like, oh, nice. I'll have this for a while.
Like a fat boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave you guys like
I
an
think
ounce of
you
mushrooms.
probably had an eighth or more.
I had a lot.
Yeah.
I had most of it.
That's why I was like, because I did not have, I had like a couple caps, and I was
Yeah.
like flying.
Okay.
And then I
you made-
saw
you made
him
like 0.8.
eat like a bunch, and then
I had a lot.
yeah.
I love mushrooms.
They're great.
Every time I've taken it, it's been so fun.
They're awesome.
Dude, me and Claire had to walk back to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We were staying at a different hotel than Mackie and Chris. And like at 4 a.m, we had to do this treacherous, like a half mile through Worcester. It was so fucking windy and cold out. This cop was circling, dude. He was trying to get us the same way that dude in South Carolina did, like making sure we didn't jaywalk. He was just
Yeah.
circling the block, every block we went on.
What can he do?
You could pull us over for jaywalking. I mean, we were clearly.
Oh, you
getting
guys
fucked
jaywalk?
up. No, we made sure we didn't. We stopped and stood still at every single light. There's
different-
no
yeah.
traffic around. He
That's the
must have
difference
been
between alcohol
what
and
the
mushrooms.
fuck? Yeah, true.
Alcohol is like, come on, let's run across the fucking street. We got
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
You know, mushrooms like we must obey the street signs.
Yeah. At one point, she stopped underneath this bridge and was like petting a bush. And she was like, Shane, this bush is telling me. And I was like, you are petting dirt on the side of a highway. Let's fucking go. And she's like, you ruined everything.
Oh my
And
god!
then we get back to the room. I lay in bed, dude. Close my eyes. It's a fucking kaleidoscope. It was
Yeah.
so sick.
I love how stern you remain on mushrooms.
I do.
Like, yeah, I was impressed.
You're like a Viking.
Every time I take mushrooms, I'm very, very serious. I mean, I laugh the whole time. But
For sure.
I'm not like, I don't lose my shit.
That's hilarious.
But I was laying in bed. The bed felt so fucking good. I was like, I can't, like, I was like, get in here to her because she
Yeah.
was still in the bathroom, like, scream laughing. Like, it feels, I knew I would have been asleep right away if she wasn't there. And then she got it and we laughed for like 3 hours. Both of us being like, all right, stop. We got to go to sleep. And then like 30 seconds later, someone would be like,
Oh
just start
my
laughing.
God.
And then I woke up like 2 hours later. I fell asleep and I woke up to her crying. That lasted for a while. And she like tried to explain to me why she was crying and wanted me. And I was like, I cannot listen to whatever you're about to tell me. I can't.
Because it's just like, yeah, someone starts just recounting like the history of the universe. That's
Yeah.
like, yeah, how they got to this place.
Oh, she was
where
still
they-
tripping and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wild night.
Yeah, that's what time did you guys wake up?
We woke up at like fucking 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't. Really,
After checkout. We woke up to the hotel, the room service, like walking in. Like they thought we were gone. Like a
That's
lady
so
in the room.
fucking
They're like,
funny.
get the fuck out. And then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, sorry. Sorry about it. You were right. Yeah, fun
That's
fucking
so
night.
funny. She was like
Yeah.
tripping, about to bare her soul to you, and you're like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
can't-
yeah.
don't do it.
I was like, I can't listen to this. I didn't say it in a mean way. I was just
I
like,
got you. I know what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
was like, I just woke up.
yeah. Like, don't.
The whole week, she's bad to sleep with. She's not a good. You ever like have someone?
like
She'll just
tosses
rip
and
the
turns.
covers off.
Yeah.
Rips the
yeah,
covers
yeah.
off me like 4 times a fucking night.
Yeah.
When I had to wake up for radio, she set an alarm clock for. I told her 5:45. It was 5, and then just hit snooze every 8
I
minutes
fucking hate that, man.
for the last hour of sleep I was supposed to get. And I was just like, Are you fucking, every time the alarm went off, I was like, "What time is it?" And she was like, 5:15. I was like, "Fucking, I told you." Like, all right, I still have another half hour.
Yeah.
I'd fall asleep right away, wake up, be like, "What time is it?" She's like, It's 5:20. God damn it!
That's a Bay thing. Bays like a long snooze.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what it is or what they're doing. You know what? Actually, Brittany told me that she snoozes, and then in between intervals thinks about what she's going to wear that day. So it's like they'll start mapping out their schemes, dude. So they'll hit it at like 5 o'clock and lay there for 45 minutes and then like scheme out. Dude, my ex-wife used to wake up, watch TV for like an hour before she went to work.
yeah.
She used to wake up an hour early to watch TV.
My mom used to do that. She was a teacher, so she would have to leave at like 6.
Yeah.
She would wake up at like 5 to watch the news for an hour.
It was crazy. Yeah,
Like a cup
same
of
thing.
coffee.
I kind of wish I could do that.
Why?
So do I.
I just
it'd be
because-
nice to wake up and get a coffee and fucking
Watch the
I wake
news?
up, dude. I wake up and I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
late.
And 90% of the things I do, I show up at, and I'm still waking
Yeah.
up. Like,
No,
don't
I
know
mean,
what
getting
the
up early is awesome. I'm saying getting up specifically to watch TV. Dude, I was watching like TV on the flight. I was watching, all I had was like live TV
It's
on my
crazy
phone.
how bad it is.
Bro, I was watching the news and it was like, it's
Ridiculously bad.
it's crazy. I was going back between Fox News, CNN, whatever, NBC, all the newses, like the different branches of it. Dude, it was so bad.
Yeah.
Of some guy being like, whenever you mute it, it just looks like people blinking. If you watch like a split screen and then mute the news when people are in like a Rachel Maddow, like 4-panel person, dude, mute the news next time. It's just people just going slowly blinking. And then like some guy like using his body to be like, making it's the fucking funniest
I
thing to
saw
watch.
the news for like 10 seconds this week, and it was because Trump made fun of Greta Thunberg.
Thunberg.
News anchor being like, "This week's fucking my opinion." And him standing in front of a picture of like Ivanka or Melania and being like, "Mrs. First Lady, if you want to take on bullying, why don't we start with your husband?"
Yeah.
He's bullying. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up,
Dude,
It's an opinion that's
an opinion.
2 years old. Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched. So I started Fox News. I was watching Tucker.
Tucker's giving you the biz.
Tucker's going. They're talking about all of them are talking about impeachment. That's all they're talking about.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, Tucker's like, oh yeah, they had it with the Russians, and they're going to do it again. And he's like laughing at them, and him and the other guy are just like laughing it up the whole time. Then you go to the next one, they're just like, I mean, what do you think this? What do you think the strategy here? And dude, no one said anything of importance like at all. I'm watching it, and it's like, well, clearly here we have to think about that, dude. It's so funny watching how the different ones like communicate and stuff.
That's how dumb.
It's all like, how do you think this is going to play with the blah blah blah?
Yeah, and then someone will say something slightly like, well, I mean, impeachment. Here's 3 things about impeachment, and I don't know if we can do it. The House is.
It is like, all right, so everybody has their favorite team. Mm-hmm. It's like watching NFL Countdown.
For sure.
That's what the news is now. Yeah. It's like, oh, the Bengals play the Steelers today. Yeah. We're going to spend 3 hours talking about the Steelers pass rush. And if you're a fucking Steelers fan, you're like, yeah, I like the sound of this. Who do you think's going to win? Let's spend 20 minutes talking about that. It's like, we watch these guys talk about a game for 3 hours before we watch a fucking 3-hour game. Like, just wait. You don't need their opinions. Just watch the fucking game.
And I swear to God, the moment they get to something actually interesting, they're like, we have to go to break. It's like, break for what?
But then they come back and they don't and they don't go the advertisements. But when they come back and it's like, it's always a letdown. It's like, wait, I thought you guys were about to tackle some serious shit.
I mean, it's like Ghost Hunters. Right before the commercial, they're like,
what was that?
Hey,
I mean, dude, they were
sit through some commercials to see what it was.
They were talking, the stuff they were talking about, like I can kind of loosely remember it. I wouldn't even bring myself to discuss their talking points because it was such a waste of time. Yeah. I got in a bad vortex on the way back of like an everything sucks kind of vortex. Yeah. Remember that episode of South Park where he's like, holy fuck, everything. Dude, I was watching it. I was like, because I was going through, I could choose between like whatever channels are on TV to watch. And I was like, there's not a single thing on here. Right. Even the news is like, you could be like, I watch the news. It's like, that might be as bad as watching fucking Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, dude, there's no, in terms of like,
substance.
Yeah.
Gold Rush is probably better.
Better, I would say.
Substance.
Yeah.
Substance, yeah. Sustenance.
Dude,
because I'm watching it, I was like freaked out, like genuinely freaked out watching the news. And I'm like, whoa, people fucking believe this?
I had a freak out when we watched probably the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life yesterday. What? It's called 6 Underground.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's a Michael Bay movie with Ryan Reynolds and like a group of like hot spies or some shit. They're like vigilantes. They're hot. Mm-hmm. It's the worst fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What was this?
It's like a new movie on Netflix, and
the budget was $185 million.
Yes,
like it's just
absurd.
Ridiculous. And I mean, some of the violence that's over the top is kind of funny, but it's like Ryan Reynolds keeps doing that snarky thing.
Like in Deadpool?
It's almost the exact same character as Deadpool. Like he's sitting down with like a mob boss in the beginning where he's like, you're going to pay me. And the guy's like, I'm going to kill you. And he's like, well, if you do that, it's going to suck for your face.
It's literally Deadpool.
It's like, oh my God.
It's the kind of thing where like someone will have a gun to his head and they'll be like, I'm going to kill you. And he's like, my mom always said I had a thick skull.
Yeah,
go
like
for
that.
it. Yeah.
Oh, shit, man.
Oh, man, well, I wish you wouldn't. Stuff like that.
Most people...
Oh, gross. Like, somebody will get shot, and I'll be like, oh, gross.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Most people will watch that and be highly entertained.
Yeah, we looked at the reviews. It's not the worst reviewed movie.
Yeah,
it's so bad, though.
People are like, this is like a new franchise. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrifying because you're like, I'm so far from this.
Yeah.
Of ever thinking of something like this and trying to pitch this to somebody. It's like, it's wall-to-wall garbage. Like, the whole premise is that they're all dead.
Yeah, they all faked their own deaths.
Okay.
And they're all like, one's an ex-spy, one's a doctor, one's a fucking driver, one's a parkour kid from England. So it's like a Fast and Furious style, like, we're family. That's the message of the movie, by the way. At the end, he's like, we are family.
Dude, well, I mean, I know Amazon does like original content. I'm sure now they're probably bleeding in with some of these movie scripts. They're probably taking like the research from like these huge AI things and just kind of putting them in scripts, because you can now write a movie as a business thing, being like, this is what people are talking about, this is what people
It does
tend to be
really feel
about.
like a computer wrote this movie.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
100%.
I would think that there are people who are starting to mess around with that, like AI generated scripts off like all of the little things that people tend to respond to.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, because that's who definitely put this together. It was it was fucking insane. The product placement in it was crazy. Like, there's like in the movie, there's like they try to overthrow this Middle Eastern dictator. Mm-hmm. There's like one scene that makes, in hindsight, even during it, I was like, "What? Why is this happening?" They like fake like they're with the Red Cross at this what's supposed to be Syria.
Yeah.
And there's a gas attack by the government that like kills everybody.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to him in a casino. Like, there's no point for that scene. There was no espionage. There was nothing.
There was a lot of times where you'd be 10 minutes into a flashback and find out
it was a flashback.
Find out that it's a flashback.
Damn, sounds like a
What-
fucking sick writer.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's a sick move in writing. But, oh, wait, it was just a dream.
And
Yeah, except it wasn't even supposed to be like a twist that it was a dream. It wasn't like a twist.
Yeah, I
it was
got what
just
you're
like
saying,
impossible to follow this. And Mekki was like timing the shot. The shots were 1 second long. It was just clips of shit the whole movie. They never kept on the same scene for more than 2 seconds.
yeah, it was
Just cut to like a fucking helicopter flying a fucking jet. It just sucked.
Well, that's also weird, too, because I feel like I'm not saying you guys hate watched it, but that's like a viable...
We hate watched it.
Okay, so you guys did hate watch it.
Totally.
That-
Yeah.
That's become a viable form of entertainment. I mean, dude, did you ever go to the Fighter and the Kid subreddit? It's people hate listening to that podcast just so they can talk shit on it afterwards. The whole entire subreddit is dedicated to hating that podcast, and then people show up to his gigs and they're like, if it's not that like crowded,
Yeah.
they'll be like, look how fucking empty it is here. What a fucking loser. And it's like,
Ugh.
Yeah, did you see that picture he posted?
what?
Shab at the Borgata.
No.
We're not naming people.
Well, it is. It's about
the
Shaq.
Fighter and the Kid,
But
yeah,
people,
yeah.
he's developed like a hate cult around him.
Yeah,
but
that's what happened to O&A.
a hate cult that follows his every move now and reports on it, which is it's like a
People do give him like almost too much shit somehow. Like I watched like a video of people talking about how like they're like his fucking brain is fucked, and it's just like he just forgets stuff every once in a while. He does 10,000 hours of content a week.
Yeah. That
like-
that happened to O&A. That happened to every single person on O&A.
yeah.
Like everybody except when Patrice died, they were all like, he was the legend. Before that, they would all call him like a fucking gorilla and crazy shit.
Really?
Yeah, dude. O&A's subreddit was all
Nasty
the
motherfuckers. Huh?
meanest people, dude.
That makes sense.
Just they hate Anthony. They hate Anthony Cumia.
That's funny too, because I'm thinking about like being on job sites and having people blast O&A and just thinking about like what lurks in the darkest corners of their minds, and it's probably like fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was interesting. I've been following that subreddit and just watching people kind of, and it, like I'm like, what is this? What is this new form of like hate entertainment where you just watch stuff and you're like, dude, they're doing it with comedy. There's a whole thing with stand up now where there's a whole thing where you're a journalist and you like monitor comedy and you're like, and this guy did this. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? There's like a focused hatred now into entertainment where you can just like actively hate things with other people.
Yeah, and what they're doing with comedy is insane.
It's weird.
Like there's a group of journalists that are like, this is the like frontier of the dangerous right in this country.
I know.
It's like, no, it's not. These are comedians. Like, dude, go focus on a real problem. Not did Chappelle make fun of transgender people? It's like, just go focus on a real issue.
Yeah.
Not that. That's not a thing.
No.
Stop trying to make it a thing.
That is weird to be like, this is fascism rising.
I mean, Louis in Israel
I was
saying
hilarious.
he'd rather be in fucking Auschwitz than New York.
Yeah.
He got a standing ovation at the end of the show.
Yeah, they laughed.
And then across the ocean, somebody was like, he's anti-Semitic. Yeah. It's like, dude, get a fucking life.
Yeah,
Isn't he
for real.
Jewish? Isn't he like
He's some Jewish.
Part
yeah.
Jewish. Probably 30%.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I don't know. It's weird. Well, I'll like catch myself getting caught up in like I would like watch stuff and like, oh, yeah, it sucks, and like I've just dropped that altogether now. Which
Yeah.
is just I just don't want any part of any of it, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
was in that for a while.
I
for
notice
sure.
I do it
It's
the
hard
most.
not to.
Yeah, when I'm hungover.
That's
like if I
interesting.
wake up and I'm super hungover, I feel terrible about myself. I like just go on the internet. And I'm like, this person sucks. This
Yeah.
person sucks, and I like.
Yeah, it's kind of why I got rid of Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah,
I would just
yeah.
open it up and be like, this fucking blows.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I do. I'll get on, see like a comic post something on Twitter, and they'll be like, I bet they talk shit. And then I'll go to their page, scroll for 9 years back to when it happened. Because each one of these shitty no-name comics tweets 1 million times a day.
True.
It's crazy.
So you've been building up the fucking
I got
list.
a dossier, dude. I got the list of everyone who talks shit. Now, I'm never going to do anything. I'm probably not going
Sure.
to say anything back.
But you
I'll just
know.
smile at them and be like, hey,
Yeah.
how are you?
Yeah, it's hard to. It's hard to hold on to a grudge.
I got mine. I got a couple grudges in the tank.
No, but it is like I don't know. I wish I was better at like holding on to just hating somebody.
No. Especially in comedy, dude.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
gives
yeah.
a fuck?
I don't
Used to be
know,
a
but it could be
moron.
like a good like motivation.
Yeah, but then what, though? You're going to come out and be like, I'm doing it to fuck
No, well,
this
you
guy.
never say it out loud.
True.
You just keep it in there as
Yeah.
like a yeah.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Just let it kind of degrade inside of you.
Yeah, but as soon as something good happens, I'm like,
Everybody's great.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Dude, as soon as I started getting stuff when I moved to New York, I dropped all that. That was all I did.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this comic. They suck. Fuck them. They suck.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I started getting stuff, I was like, no, they're pretty good. They're funny. You should check them out.
They're a good person. Yeah.
No, for sure. But that's slightly different. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's also slightly different because, like, you kind of have your hat in that ring to where you can be like, I can do this too. And when it's just like consumers of a product who are like,
Oh, yeah.
and there is always like an element
I
of
mean, we
truth.
just watched that movie purely out of hate. Like,
Which one? Oh, yeah.
the Six Underground.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching it and I was like, this is hurting me.
Yeah.
I kept telling them, like, you guys, this is like, physically, I was angry during the movie. The whole movie. I was angry.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is upsetting.
Well, I mean, in terms of art, it elicited an emotional response from you guys. Technically, it would be.
Which it wasn't, dude, it made, like, Fast and Furious is awesome compared to this.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
those movies are genuinely good compared to this movie.
Yeah.
How did the Mexter know about it?
He didn't. It's like the #1 movie on Netflix. It's like their front home screen. It was, dude, again, $185 million to film this thing. It's Michael Bay.
Dude,
It's Transformers.
There
Was
was
this Netflix original content?
Yes.
there's so much crazy shit where like someone would be like in a pool underwater, like stuck in a pool with like guards walking around, and then the next scene they'd be on the side of a building, like dry as a bone.
That was truly astounding.
It's like
Same, it was
not
the British. It
addressed-
was a British parkour kid. They sent him in first to the top of the skyscraper. Classic glass infinity pool at the top of the skyscraper. The sniper shot a hole in the side of the glass for him to breathe out of because he was stuck underwater. And then the next scene is him climbing the side of a building, totally dry. Never showed him get out of the pool. Nothing.
And there was no need for
out of control.
any of them to fake their own death. There was no need.
Absolutely no
There's
need.
absolutely no need for it because they just got fake paperwork,
Yeah.
which is it.
Well, I sometimes wonder if we're like drowning in a content maze. Just like, I saw this other thing, I saw this thing, and meanwhile it's like nobody does shit, and everyone just sitting around being like, dude, I saw this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I've been really trying to get out of all consuming content online as much as possible.
Yeah.
And just like actually and like trying to do stuff, and it's like so fucking. I've been like putting all my effort into that, and it is so hard because as soon as I have like a second free, I'm like, I pull up my phone to start mindlessly scrolling at shit.
Yeah.
I'll check like Twitter, Reddit, and then literally go back and forth and like look at my email, and I have to be like, dude, what are you getting out of? Put this down.
It's tough because you want to stay on top of what people are saying on some level.
I know.
Yeah, especially
What's
for
going on.
stand up.
Yeah.
I know,
And
which
stand-up
sucks.
is
Yeah,
almost entirely about content now.
yeah.
Everybody's act is like, I saw this on Netflix. Saw that. This is my favorite show. What do you guys think of this show?
That's what I'm saying.
Every act.
That's what I'm saying. We're in like a fucking content ball.
Well, it's also the one thing every audience member is going to share with you.
Exactly.
Everybody has seen whatever's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
Yeah. Challenge you guys to dig a little deeper.
Let's get to something a little deeper
Let's
now.
do it. Hell yeah,
Let's
dude.
go to part 2 of the History Podcast.
First one was smash, dude.
First one was a hit. This one will be equally inaccurate and unorganized. But yeah, I'll be in Raleigh. Oh yeah, let's plug some shows here for a second. Me and Okan, man.
We got
Connie boy,
Raleigh.
We got Raleigh coming up this weekend. That's the 12th, or no, I don't know what day it is. That's the 19th, 20th, and 21st down in Raleigh at Good Nights.
And then we got Magoobies,
And then we got
26th, 27th,
Magoobies,
28th.
26th, 27th, 28th in Baltimore. They just had Louis C.K. down there
And Magoobs,
at Magoobies last weekend.
he popped in.
The Dawg. Then January 9th, 10th, and 11th, Buffalo Helium. January 16th, 17th, 18th, Stress Factory in New Jersey. 23rd, 24th, 25th, Comics at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. And then the 30th, 31st, and February 1st is Stress Factory, Bridgeport, Connecticut. So come to those shows. Go to
a lot of shit,
ShaneMGillis.com for
yeah.
tickets. Yeah.
Damn.
Other than that, we'll switch over to the History Podcast
Let's do
that
it.
you can listen to on Patreon. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Peace.